Welcome back to Our Chicago. I'm Terrell Brown. Our guests this morning, Celena Roldan, CEO of the Red Cross of Illinois, and Dr. Michael McGee, an emergency room physician and CEO of Premier Urgent Care in Hyde Park. Nice to talk to you guys this morning. Just a little more of our discussion here for a few more minutes. Celena, I want to start with you. Any idea of how many Americans donate regularly? What that number is?
So about 62% of the U.S. population is actually eligible to give blood, but only about 3% donates. That's why we're really trying to get the message out to every individual to come out and make an appointment to donate. And the need for blood is constant. As Dr. McGee and I have said, every 2 seconds, someone in the United States needs blood, and a single blood donation can help save more than one life. And it's really important for people to know that blood cannot be stockpiled. Often people see tragic events or things happen on the news and think that, well, the blood must be there. And that's not necessarily the case, right? Because blood does have a shelf life. So we need to continue to regularly collect blood in order to make sure that we can meet the needs of blood patients.
And Celena, I know this is a really basic question, but who can donate?
Yes. So if you are over the age of 17, 16 with parental consent, weigh at least 110 pounds and are in generally good health, you could be eligible to donate blood. According to a Red Cross survey, more than 54% of people believe that they may need to know their blood type in order to donate blood, but that's simply not the case. And as Dr. McGee has said, we need donors of all blood types and ethnicities to ensure that we have a sufficient supply for blood patients.
And Dr. McGee, if someone needs blood and that blood is not available, what other options are there?
Terrell, we hope your viewers won't ever allow that to happen and they come out and donate for these events. But blood cannot be manufactured. It's in a person's body and there's no alternate to it. In the worst case scenario, you're in an ER and it's your child or your husband and they're in a bad car accident and then they're bleeding profusely at the scene. When they get to the ER, we have to have type O blood, which is the universal donor blood. And if we don't have that, that patient will surely die without even having an opportunity to make it to the operating room.
Wow.
So it's so very precious.
Yeah. Celena, let's go ahead and dig into the Great Chicago Blood Drive. We know it's happening over 2 days this year. There are more locations, 7 across the city, the suburbs in Northwest Indiana. What are the plans this year for the blood drive?
Yes, so we are so excited to be partnering with ABC7 again on this drive, and every year it gets bigger, more locations, just because we know there are generous donors that every single year come out to help support ensuring that blood is there for people across the country and in the Chicagoland area. So I plan to be at several of those locations along with our generous donors, and people can sign up to donate at redcrossblood.org, and the sponsor code is ABC7 Chicago, or just by calling 1-800-RED-CROSS.
And Celena, you also have a new location this year?
Yes, we are super excited to be at the CSO Multiplex in Hyde Park this year, and really excited to be there amongst many members of the Hyde Park community and on the south side who are joining us to donate.
And Doctor, why would you say that location on the south side is so important?
Terrell, we already know blacks make up 13% of the population. So we have to be in the areas where they're densely populated, and they are densely populated on the south side of Chicago. We want to now get them to the table. Our place at 1301 East 47th Street is conveniently located. We have a parking space that fits 100 people for free. But most importantly, in our medical complex, we have all black providers, and we provide credibility to have people to overcome their fears of donating blood. And in addition to that, we believe in collaboration. We're collaborating with not only the Chicago Black Nurses Association, you've heard of 100 Black Men, but also D9, which I think you were part of that. And we're trying to get all these Greek organizations and frets and sororities to come out and get their members and network to come out. In addition, all the black churches on the south side. We're trying to get everybody, and we're trying to have a call to action for every black person on the south side of Chicago to come out on this particular date and donate blood to help save a life.
And Doctor, what is the need for that blood in the black community, particularly with sickle cell disease?
Well, like I said before, the need is that a lot of black people have sickle cell disease, or they may have traits. And when they have all these different crises, it gets worse over time. It's been found that giving a blood donation or a blood transfusion helps them with that process, and it adds to their life. And so I've already said that Black people have the ability to match well with sickle cell disease. So it's very important to get them to come out to donate blood.
Dr. Michael McGee, Celena Roldan, CEO, Red Cross here in Illinois. Really nice to see you both. Thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one. And the Red Cross says it still needs sign-ups for this week's blood drive in order to reach the goal. If you would like to help out, you can sign up for the Great Chicago Blood Drive at abc7chicago.com. The two-day event is set for January 11th and 12th, this Wednesday and Thursday. There are 7 locations. You can find them listed on our website.